bioprinting organs and implanting them, and we could talk about the whole food supply issue and health and global environmental issues and so on. But really, I mean, bioprinting food is just taking a 3D printer and using cells and making that whole thing work. Okay, we got the cells. We can either take them from cows or pigs or chickens or fish or whatever kind of meat you like, or for that matter, we can print corn or bread or whatever you want, because everything's made out of cells, right? So if you can kind of if we can get that figured out, then okay. So how much land in the world is used for farming, right? How many billions of acres of land are used to farm food? Well, if we could do that in a laboratory or a factory, like we talked about this with Giorgio again a while back, if we could take the food to where it's being used in a city, instead of transporting it hundreds of miles across the country from where it's grown on a farm to making it in a city, again, it'd be just it'd be a game changer. So again, I think this is solvable. Okay, it's basically putting cells into the right configuration and other things, and just basically printing. I mean, we can already print like rocket engines, okay, on 3D printers, right? Using the technology. We can print pretty much anything using plastic or many materials now. But the only thing that's elusive right now is we can't print food. And once we figure that one out, I mean, it's a game changer, because again, if you consider how much CO2 and methane like farm animals produce, right? If you go to some of these stockyards where they have hundreds and thousands of cows waiting to be slaughtered, the amount of methane and CO2 those animals generate, it's unbelievable. So if you can eliminate all of that, again, it would be very impactful.
And I believe that cultured meat can be, let's call it a singularity in our society, because the introduction of cultured meat can really change entirely the way we deal with our food, especially the way we deal with the cattle. We will not need so much area, we will not need to feed them, we will not need to slaughter them, we will not have methane and so on. So the benefits are so huge that, I would make prices on how to improve cultivated meat production. How we could do that in cities. We don't need to go in the country to make a cultured meat factory. But the benefits that cultured meat can bring are enormous. And this is just an example. We were talking about vertical farms, we were talking about vertical agriculture in cities with aeroponic and hydroponic system and so on. So we are facing in the near future big changes in our society, what is usually called paradigm shifts. And this is about food in this case. It's about food and the way that we produce food. So I believe that this is an area where the prices as an instrument can really be applied, and can give good results.